Welcome to Bulb, your ultimate digital showcase. Bulb is a dynamic portfolio and resume platform built for students, educators, and professionals to highlight their work, reflect on their learning, and tell their story. So let's take a quick tour of a student portfolio to spark some inspiration. Meet Jamila, and her portfolio brings her journey to life. On her About Me page, she uses images and audio to add her voice to her story. She's collected school projects from across subjects, adding images, videos, text, and all kinds of documents and embeds. No matter where the work was created, it all lives here in one place. Portfolios like Jamila's are more than just a place to turn things in. They're a space for reflection, growth, and creativity. Take her 3D modeling project. She includes different artifacts to show her process from start to finish. Her capstone on DNA analysis, fully documented in Bulb, ready to share with scholarship or internship applications. Jamila's learning doesn't stop in the classroom, and neither does her portfolio. She's able to include experiences from all areas of her life. Bulb also includes a built-in digital resume. Jamila created hers right within the platform with clickable links to actual work she's done, like projects for her internship that brings her qualifications to life. And that makes a difference. LinkedIn's Global Talent Trends report shows that demonstrated skills through portfolios are becoming more valuable than resumes alone. And a Career Builder survey found that nearly 60% of hiring managers are more likely to contact a candidate with a portfolio or work sample. Jamila showcases her certifications, like her AutoCAD credential, right alongside the projects that proves her skills. She can easily share out everything with a simple link or QR code on a job or college application, on LinkedIn, or in a follow-up email. And the best part, her portfolio stays with her. After graduation, she adds a personal email to her Bulb account and keeps access to everything she's created, so she can keep building her story for years to come. Bulb makes it easy to capture learning, reflect, and showcase what really matters. Now that you've had a glimpse of the power, beauty, and professionalism of Bulb, let's walk through how simple it is to get started. In this video, we'll answer a few questions. How do students access their Bulb accounts? What basic navigation, features, and terminology do I need to know? How can I view my students' portfolios? What goes into a portfolio, and how does it fit into what I'm already doing in my classroom? And how do students share their portfolios? So let's jump in. Bulb offers several flexible options for creating and logging into accounts, from Geometrics, ClassLink, Clever, Google, and Microsoft. If you're not sure which method your school uses, just reach out to us at help@bulbapp.com and we're happy to help. You can also explore our step-by-step Bulb collection with written and video instructions to walk you through the login process. Bulb is designed to be simple and intuitive, but understanding a few key terms and navigation tips will help set you up for success. So let's start with the portfolio profile page, also known as your home page. Here you'll see your name, profile banner image, and your collection and pages. Your unique profile URL will look like bulbapp.com/whatever your username is. Let's break down the key components of a Bulb portfolio. Collections. Indicated by a double paper icon, they're like digital folders or binders. They help you organize pages and even sub-collections by topic or project. You can also share an entire collection. Then we have pages. Pages is where the content lives. You can add text, images, videos, documents, and embeds. Pages can stand alone or be organized inside a collection. A template is a pre-designed layout for a page or collection. Templates are indicated by the double square icon and can be shared to help guide students through a project or an assignment. Now we have groups. It's a space where teachers and students connect. Groups can be rostered through systems like ClassLink or created manually. And each group includes members, a content sharing space, and an assignment space. We're going to explore groups and assignments in more detail later in the video. Then every portfolio also includes a resume view. Students can create a professional resume and link actual work from their portfolio. The resume is private and only viewable via its unique share URL. Here are 4 helpful ways to help navigate bulb. The 3-line menu opens your activity feed, groups, likes, which are like bookmarks, your asset library, and under More, you'll find settings and the Resource Center. The bulb logo always brings you back to your profile homepage, so if you ever get lost, just click on the logo. Breadcrumbs help you see where you are and navigate through nested collections and pages. The next and previous buttons within a collection let you flip through pages just like a digital book. Now that you know how to navigate bulb, let's answer one of the most common questions we get from educators. How do I easily see my students' portfolios? Well, the easiest way to do this is by using groups. Start by clicking on the 3-line menu and then selecting groups. If your school uses a rostering system like ClassLink, your classes will already be organized into groups for you. You can customize the group name into something more familiar like Period 2 Biology, and even add an avatar to make it visually stand out. If your school doesn't use ClassLink, you can easily create a group manually by clicking Create Group. If you use Google Classroom, you can sync your rosters directly. You can also add students using a join code or by entering their email addresses. Once students have joined, you'll see all the group members listed here. As the teacher, you have full visibility. Click on any student's name to view their entire portfolio. This includes the work they've done for your class, but also work from other classes and previous years, plus their resume. You get a complete view of their learning journey. Groups give you that quick and consistent access to your student's portfolio anytime you need it. So next, you'll see the content menu. Think of it as a shared virtual bulletin board. Any member of the group can share a page or collection here, and it'll be visible to everyone in the group. A great example, if students are working on individual research topics, they can each share their final page to the group. Then classmates can explore each other's work and even leave a comment or ask a thoughtful question. Finally, there's the assignments menu. This is a dedicated space for assignments you've created using bulb's built-in assignment feature. It allows you to be able to view submitted work in a clean, organized way. We'll take a closer look at how assignments work later in the video. Like everything in bulb, groups are both simple and powerful, giving you the seamless access to student work while supporting collaboration and community in your classroom. You've got the basics. Now let's explore what it actually goes into a portfolio and how it connects to the work you're already doing in the classroom. In this section, we're going to walk through how portfolios fit naturally into your teaching by looking at 3 key elements: templates, assignments, and your learning management integrations. A great place to begin is by asking yourself, what are 2 projects your students complete during the year that are worth saving? Projects that show growth or skill mastery, and that they should take with them into the next grade or experience. Think about the work that represents who they are as learners, something they'd be proud of, something that shows real progress. Go ahead and pause this video and jot down a couple ideas. Got your 2 projects? Great, let's keep going. There are 2 basic ways to think about how and when portfolio work is added. The first is post-work reflection. This is when students curate and add work after it's completed. An example, a student finishes a paper, a presentation, or a hands-on project. It's been turned in and graded, and the final step is adding it to their portfolio along with a reflection. Why is this important? Because reflection enhances meaning. Psychologists have long said that reflecting on work and experiences leads to deeper understanding and more complex learning. To support this process, bulb offers reflection templates students can use to tell their story of their work. They simply upload the artifact, whether that's a video, a photo of a physical project, a Google slide deck, or a written assignment, and respond to prompts like, why did I create this? What challenges did I overcome? What did I learn? What would I do differently next time? As John Dewey reminds us, we do not learn from experience, we learn from reflecting on experience. The second approach is having students create their work directly in bulb. Many class assignments can live right inside the platform. For example, a career exploration activity. A teacher can create a template with prompts for researching a career, setting goals, and identifying relevant experiences. Students fill it out in bulb, and you can review and assess their work directly through bulb assignments or your learning management system. Another great use case is a capstone project. Bulb is perfect for multi-step, multimedia-rich projects. Students can use a template or start with a blank page, building their work with text, images, audio, video, and carousels. Everything they'd normally put in a slide deck can live right in bulb. And with presentation mode, they can even present directly from their portfolio. Teachers can assess these capstones using rubrics in their grading system or their learning management system. In these examples, the work is created, submitted, and assessed from bulb. You don't have to just pick one approach, you can use both approaches, curating work after it's completed and creating work directly in bulb, depending on the project. What's important is deciding when to incorporate portfolio work into your instruction. By being intentional about timing, you'll help students build a meaningful body of work that reflects their learning, growth, and goals. Templates are one of the most popular and useful features in bulb. Let's walk through how they work in your classroom. A template is a pre-designed layout or structure you can share as a starting point for a project or assignment. You can create both page templates and collection templates. When you first create your account, bulb provides a set of ready-made templates to help you get started. You can explore these anytime in the Resource Center under the section called Design Made Simple, along with hundreds of other expert-made templates. Now think about an assignment you already do every year. You can turn that into a template so your students can complete the work right inside bulb. Here's how. You're going to create your page or collection. Then you're going to click on the 3-line menu and toggle template on. If it's a page, that page now becomes copyable. If it's a collection, every page inside of it can be copied as well, like duplicating an entire digital binder with one click. Once you've created your template, you have two main options for distributing it to students. Option 1, use the assignment feature in bulb. Bulb's built-in assignment feature makes this process incredibly easy. First, you create a template and you toggle the template on. Click the 3 dots in the top right corner and select Assign. Choose that class group that you want to send it to. Click Create New and then Assign. And just like that, a copy of your template appears in every student's portfolio. Students log into their bulb account, open the assignment, complete it, and then click Submit. To review student work, go to your groups, then click on the Assignments tab, and there you'll see how many assignments were sent, how many have been submitted, and then you can easily view each student's portfolio page by clicking through the submissions. This is one of our most used features because it simplifies the workflow for both teachers and students. If you want a deeper dive into assignments, visit the Resource Center for how-to videos and guides. Option 2 is to share a template through your learning management system. Many teachers prefer to manage assignments through their learning management systems like Google Classroom, Canvas, or Schoology. And you can still use bulb templates while keeping everything aligned within your LMS. So here's how. You're going to create your page or collection, and you're going to toggle the template on. And then you're going to go and click Share. If you're using Google Classroom, you click on the Google Classroom icon. For all other learning management systems, you're going to copy the private share link. Then you're going to open another tab and create an assignment in your learning management system. You're going to paste in the URL to the page into your instructions. Now you have easily assigned a bulb template. So when students open the assignment within their learning management system, they'll see the link to the template. They're going to click on it, and then they're going to click on Use Template to create their own editable copy within bulb. Now they have their page in their portfolio, they can complete the assignment. Once the assignment is completed, the students will go to Share and then copy the private share link to their finished page. And then they'll go back into their learning management system and they're going to paste in the URL to turn it in. As the teacher, you can open the LMS assignment and click through each link and review the student work directly in bulb while keeping everything managed within your LMS. This option gives the best of both worlds: seamless integration with your classroom tools and student work that lives permanently in the portfolio. We've talked a lot about showcasing academic work, but the real power of a portfolio is in telling your whole story in full color. So here are the 8 essential elements in including a strong, high-impact portfolio. Starts with an About Me page, a chance to introduce yourself and share your voice. Academic work, showcase what you've learned and what you can do. Examples might include a professional Word document, a chart created in Excel, a business pitch, a flyer designed in Photoshop, or a 3D model built in 3ds Max. How about a video of a skill in action? Maybe a research paper or project, a science lab, or a great capstone? Then we have community service and volunteering. Highlight how you've made a difference and how it's impacted you. Certifications, awards, and accolades. Let's show off your achievements in those industry-backed certifications. Internships and work-based learning. Showcase your experience and your professionalism. How about some career exploration? What are you exploring for your future? Hobbies, interests, and extracurriculars, those bring personality and balance to your profile. And then a dynamic digital resume. Pull it all together with evidence-backed skills and experience. You can also go a step further and showcase soft skills like creativity, critical thinking, and growth mindset. Many districts have a portrait of a graduate, and bulb portfolio is a powerful way to demonstrate those competencies through real work and reflection. Bulb puts you in control of your story and your digital presence, and once you've created something great, you're going to want to share it. So you can share your entire portfolio, a specific collection, an individual page, or your digital resume. Let's take a look at the share panel. Just Me means the content is private and only visible to you. Custom is the most popular option. It allows you to define who can view the page. A user might be like a teacher or a peer in your group project. Groups are so for everyone in a class or a team can see it, and it shows up in that group content area. Then that private share link, it's the most versatile option. This link can be pasted into an email, it can be used to submit to an LMS, you can put it for a job or scholarship application, or even turn it into a QR code for your resume. Viewers don't need a bulb account, they just need internet access, and the link gives access only to that specific page or collection or resume, whatever you choose to share. And then there's public. Public makes the page searchable on the internet. Many schools restrict this setting, so it may not be available for student accounts. Here are a few specific examples of how students can use their portfolios outside of the classroom. Applying for a science scholarship, you can share your science Olympiad project using a private share link. Or filling out the Common App, use the section that asks for a website or portfolio link. If your school allows public sharing, use your bulb URL, bulbapp.com/your username. If not, you can paste in a private share link. Answering a job application question about critical thinking, use your portfolio to find a relevant project. Copy the private link to provide real evidence of your skills. Writing a cover letter, reference your portfolio and invite the reader to explore your work. Link directly to your digital resume that showcases your experience and the supporting examples. What about a PDF resume? Add a QR code linking to your portfolio or your dynamic resume page to stand out and offer deeper insight. Bulb helps you build, personalize, and share your professional digital presence, one that evolves with you and makes your skills and story truly shine. You're all set. Now you're ready to bring high-impact, meaningful portfolios into your classroom. And you're not doing it alone. We're here to support you every step of the way. We encourage you to explore the Get Started Bulb collection in the Resource Center Library, and join our bulbHeads community to connect with inspiring educators who are using portfolios to transform learning. Don't forget to follow us on social media for fresh ideas, updates, and success stories. And of course, if you have questions, visit help.bulbapp.com for some step-by-step guides and our frequently asked questions, or reach out directly to our care team at help@bulbapp.com. Are you looking for templates, student activities, or inspiration? Just head over to the Bulb Resource Library for ready-to-use materials that make getting started easy. We even have student intro activities in the library to help them understand why portfolios matter right from day one. And when you're ready to go deeper, check out our YouTube channel for quick tutorials, creation tips, and best practices. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the world of Bulb, where students build more than portfolios. They build confidence, voice, and a future that shines.